Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a quick update on Owen Beck. Now, Owen Beck has impressed almost everybody that's watched him throughout his camp and these preseason games. And one thing about Owen Beck is that this team seems to have some hope for him. If you didn't know, Owen Beck was our 33rd overall pick in the 2022 draft. He's pretty much looked at as a mini Shane Wright, as in he is a very intelligent two-way center and he covers both ends of the ice. He's just very consistent and very reliable. And from what we've seen from him through these camps, these prospect challenge games, the preseason games, all of that, he seems very good and he seems much better than everyone anticipated him to be. Throughout these preseason games and prospect challenge games, he's been paired up with a lot of different players. Obviously, the prospect challenge was a bit of everyone. It was only prospects, right? So it was only the younger guys. But now with the preseason games, he's been with NHLers consistently almost. And today the lines were just released for the preseason game versus the Ottawa Senators. And Beck is the first line center with Drouin and Hoffman on the side. Now, poor guy. He's going to have to do all the defensive work by himself because we both know Drouin and Hoffman aren't really defensive players. They're a little bit of a liability in the defensive end. So let me tell you, this lineup is definitely going to test him when it comes to showing how good he is in our own end. But when it comes to the offensive end, he's going to have a lot of help because you got Hoffman, who's a sniper. You have Drouin, who loves to move the puck around. And Beck also is a bit more like Drouin when it comes to making plays and moving the puck around. But he also has a very good shot, just like Hoffman. So he's a very good mix between the both. And putting him in the middle is something to look forward to tonight. As we know, in the preseason game, versus the New Jersey Devils, Beck also centered next to Caulfield and Hoffman. So this is the second time we see him next to Hoffman, but he was also next to Cole Caulfield. And that's just another line of full NHLers. And then in the other preseason game, he wasn't with NHLers, but he was with Philip Machar and Mitchell Stevens. But to be fair, this lineup didn't really have many NHLers. There's only Jake Evans, who also was a center, so they couldn't play together. And there was Yoel Armia and Rem Pitlick, who played on the same line with Juraj Slavkovsky. So there wasn't really many NHL players to put him with. But he was still next to two very good prospects in Philip Machar and Mitchell Stevens. Now, the point I'm trying to make here is that they're putting a lot of confidence and a lot of trust into Owen Beck playing with these big guys. And I'm not trying to say that he's gonna make the team, but they're really giving him a shot to make the most of what he's got, And the reason they're doing this is because every time they give him a shot, he proves them right again and again. And he's just consistently looking better and better every night. And he almost looks NHL ready. Now, is he going to start in the NHL? No, he's not. Because he's a center and there's just not many center positions. There's only 4, as we know. And that's going to be occupied by Nick Suzuki, Kirby Dach, Dvorak, Jake Evans. And now apparently Rem Pitlick could play center. You also have Sean Monahan. If he's healthy, he's going to play center. So there's just too many centers unless they start making trades like crazy and there's just spots that open up. So yeah, Owen Beck won't be starting the season off. At least I don't think he will. Maybe if there's injuries, he will. But he realistically won't be playing in the NHL. But it's just very interesting to see that he keeps consistently getting paired up with NHL players on his line instead of other prospects. Now, this doesn't happen for every prospect. Usually players like, let's say, Philip Machar, he's kind of usually on a line with other prospects. Same goes for someone like Joshua Roy. The only other exception there is Juraj Slavkovsky, and I think that's just because they're trying to give Slav the biggest chance possible. So they're giving him NHL players every time just to show what he's got and to try and get his beat going because, he's been having a little trouble lately. So they're giving him the higher-end forwards to try and boost his confidence. But Owen Beck doesn't need any confidence boost. He's just been good. And they're rewarding him by playing him with better and better forwards. So to sum it up, I think they're putting a lot of confidence in Beck because they think in the next year or two, he will be NHL ready. And they're hoping that by giving him better line mates night and night again, it may help his development even more. So when he goes back to the juniors, he'll just tear it up and he'll be one of the better players in that league. Now, that's just what I think. I could be completely wrong on this, but that's just my opinion. So I'd love to hear your opinion as well. So don't be afraid to share it in the comments. Let me know if you think Beck will start off the year somehow in Montreal, or if you think he goes back to the juniors, or if you think he's nowhere near NHL ready. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear it. Anyways, if you did enjoy today's video, Don't be afraid to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, with that being said, that's it for me. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take care.